This is the Snowbiz Now Entertainment Network.
The patio at Coffee Society, in my opinion, is a blueprint about what you want the world to be like, where people from all walks of life sit together or in close proximity to one another, watching people from all walks of life walk by and they're having a good time. It's straight friendly, it's gay friendly. Everybody's welcome here.
I'm happy to say that this is a prejudiced-free environment. I know that there are difficulties all over the world with how different types of people and with their different sexual orientation are treated, and I am proud to say that we regard this shop as a place of freedom and a place without prejudice. People from all over the world know about Coffee Society because when they've come to Bangkok, it's one of those places that has become a kind of institution. There's a kind of comfort value. People like coming here, they come here from one year to another, they tell their friends, and they say, oh, you know, you must go to Coffee Society. It always looks the same, it always has the same good quality food, it always has the same cheery, you know, nice, relaxed atmosphere, open 24 hours a day.
I love their Americanos. And I'm in the coveted table right on the edge of the sidewalk. You are a regular here at Coffee Society. What do you most like about Coffee Society?
Well, the variety of people, and inside and outside, and the very nice food.
If you don't have your own computer, they have computers upstairs that are coin operated. If you do have your computer, you can enjoy the free Wi-Fi. My iced cappuccino. I was tasting it for flavor. I'm going to add some of the liquid sugar that comes with it. Very good. I've moved from the front counter to a booth where I like to use the computer, and I'm about to enjoy my Eggs Benedict. With more of my iced cappuccino. I never get bored here because I always have a parade going by. And if you're a regular here, you're always seeing people that you know.
Coffee Society is a place that serves coffee which is actually grown here in northern Thailand. pride ourselves that we actually use product from this country. I'm always surprised when people say, oh, you know, it's so nice that you use European coffee. I said, and we don't use European coffee. You know, we are very happy to use Thai coffee.
You love a spot of tea.
Well, Nicholas, afternoon tea. I mean, how can an Englishman not have afternoon tea? Why do people love tea so much? I love tea so much probably because it's versatile, and you know what you're going to get. It's a little bit like shopping at your favourite shop, wherever it may be. It doesn't matter what part of the world you're in. It doesn't matter where you are. A cup of tea is a cup of tea. We have loads of different types of drinks that are absolutely delicious. We have smoothies, we have drinks made with yogurt, we have crushed iced drinks, we have blended drinks with fresh fruit, and it's, you know, it's one of the kind of prides of this business that, you know, you can come and try all these different drinks. It's just lovely and refreshing as well in such a hot country to be able to use those and be able to have those. We are here on Silom, which is it's one of the major streets here in Bangkok, in central Bangkok. Primarily, it's two different parts of world. During the day, this is the business district. There's very large office blocks here, and they're full of office people who arrive here around about 9:30 in the morning, and they leave around about 5:30, 6:30 in the evening. They are then superseded by a completely different type of person in the evening who come, and it's like the nightlife. We have Pong, it's only about 100 meters away. For two completely different groups of people in a 24-hour period. The business runs for 24 hours, and so we have to kind of adapt for 24 hours.
I've written about Coffee Society, and I have said that this patio is the best place to watch the man parade.
Oh yeah, sure. There is a classic man parade. This is the place where you know, our gay friends come and they meet here. They meet here at, you know, whatever time of the day it may be, but, you know, in the evening, if they're going to go out, they're going to go to Soi 4. It's a perfect meeting place. We're the only shop that has a kind of open area outside, and it means that you can smoke here if you want to. And it's a perfect classic cafe where you face the action, and the action occurs just walking backwards and forwards in front of you. I mean, every single cafe in the whole of Europe does exactly the same thing, and we aren't going to break that mold. That's exactly what we're going to do as well. We enjoy being more than a coffee shop. The principle of me starting the business here and looking at it was that it was going to be like a brasserie to me, for being a European, being a Londoner. Brasseries have a kind of particular feel. They are there for you to have a drink, for a glass of wine, and they're there for you to have a meal, not necessarily a three-course meal, but a small meal or a snack. That's what we were looking to do. We don't call it a brasserie because now we cannot change the name of Coffee Society, but I suppose if I would, then I would call it Brasserie Coffee Society or something. We have beer, and we stock the classic Heinekens and Sing beer and the San Miguel's, and we have a kind of complete wine menu where people can choose either a bottled wine or a carafe, whatever they may choose.
And how did you come to know about Coffee Society?
One of the waitresses here, a friend of mine, worked here 2 years ago, and I promised her to come and have coffee here. And since then, standard every day.
Every day?
Every day.
And what are some of your favorite items that you order routinely?
The best coffee, cappuccino, hot cappuccino. Coffee and ice cream, really great. And the best food for me is eggs Benedict.
Okay.
I have one friend, almost also every day, we meet here every morning. And then he goes his way and I go back home or shopping. A good Thai friend of mine. And his favorite is Americano.
I think that patrons like us who come here is exactly the kind of person and exactly the kind of patron that we're looking for, that we hope to cater for. Because they live here, they like to meet their friends here, and they feel comfortable here. We like to have a little homely atmosphere, and the waiters in general, they know what they want. They almost come here and it's like a nod, and they know that everybody knows what they want, and we like that. That's the backbone of this business. The backbone of this business is people just exactly like us. Oh, that's
Yummy.
that's great. Which one did you choose?
This is summer.
Summer. Oh, perfect for December.
Yes, exactly.
It's summer. It's summer all year in Thailand.
Exactly.
Thank you, Kungar. Okay, tonight, Nicholas, you're going to have a European, just like I'm going to have. We're both going to have European food. This is the classic meal for many of our patrons to have here, and I thought that I would have fish and chips. I mean,
How original.
How original! I thought, hello, I'm a Londoner, and I'm going to have fish and chips with a glass of white wine.
Yes.
Cheers. This is Greek salad. Hugely popular, very popular. People absolutely love that. And garlic bread. How can you resist garlic bread?
You cannot.
You cannot. You cannot. Thank you, Kungar. I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. We have two chefs, of course, because we're a 24-hour restaurant. And therefore we have one chef during the day and one chef at night. When they came here, they could cook Thai food, of course, only. And we've taught them to cook Western food, and now they really enjoy cooking Western food. In some ways it's a lot more complicated. It's a lot more difficult. To cook something like lasagna, to cook something like spaghetti, takes actually a lot more time than it does to actually cook Thai food, which they can do in 4 or 5 minutes. I mean, they cook it so quickly, but our Western food takes a lot more time. But they actually really enjoy cooking the Western food.
It's also very enjoyable to eat the Western food.
Hey, we like eating. Yeah. A popular dish is also Thai green curry, and that's good for people who are unused to Thai food. And they want to be careful about how hot something might be. Okay, so we have all these very nice cakes, all many of which are homemade, and I can see something which is just shouting at me and saying, "Hello, David."
Is it the fruit tartlet?
It's that fruit tartlet which is just saying, "Hello, you must eat me."
It looks actually quite spectacular.
It's just a classic French fruit tartlet. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I'll have a coffee as well from God. Thank you, Kungar. That is my favourite dessert cake. That is a beautiful, beautiful French patisserie. This coffee shop is an individually owned coffee shop, and I don't want to run a shop that has a faceless corporate feel to it. It has its own idiosyncrasies, and you know, it does take 15 or 20 minutes for your meal to arrive sometimes. We do get busy, and sometimes it takes a long time for a cup of coffee to arrive. But the fact is that this is an individual place with an individual character, and that's what gives it its charm. It's a place here that I want people to feel comfortable and at home with. I'd rather they didn't bring their teddy bear, but if they want to, it's no problem.
How's the tea?
Tea's great. I love afternoon tea. People come in and go, so how's the coffee? And I go, actually, I'm drinking tea.
Coffee Society is located on Silom Street in the heart of Bangkok, about halfway between the MRT or subway station and the BTS or SkyTrain station. If you arrive via subway, you'll be going to the Silom station. From the Silom subway station, take exit 2 and then the escalator to the street level. Walk straight ahead along the left side of Silom until you come to the only painted crosswalk in the street to your right.
Remember that characteristically cars do not stop for you in Thailand. So look both ways, be very careful when you're crossing the street, and be on the lookout for motorcycle taxis as well that zip between the cars, because they could hit you unknowingly. And here we have it, Coffee Society.
This is the Snowbiz Now Entertainment Network.